Today, I'm sharing my thoughts on the 1Zpresso K Ultra grinder after using it for a bit over a year. I got this grinder back in March 2023, and it quickly became my go-to grinder. 1Zpresso is one of my favorite brands for manual grinders. I started with the compact Q2 and the JX Pro, then moved on to the K Max, and now I'm using the X Pro and K Ultra more frequently. Each grinder has its own strengths, and it's great to see how 1Zpresso keeps evolving to meet different grinding needs. If you're curious about any of these, just drop a comment below. And as always, if you find this review helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. First, let's start with the design and build quality. The K Ultra looks fantastic, especially in iron gray. The coating feels premium and solid. After using it for a year, I haven't noticed any significant scratches, except for some wear on the wooden knob, which makes sense since my hand contacts it each time. It also comes with a nice protective case, though I'm not sure where that's gone. If you're curious about what's inside the box, check out my unboxing short. Compared to the K Max, the K Ultra has a slightly more rounded appearance and is a bit lighter. It has a nice slim body that's easy to grip, and the textured sleeve feels great in the hand, no matter your hand size. 1Zpresso changed all their grinders' straight handles to this foldable handle, and I just love it. When folded, it's stable on the table and more compact for travel. It might not open and close as easily as Time More's new handle, but it feels sturdier and more durable. I had some doubts about the foldable handle initially, but after a year of use, it's proven to be both effective and reliable. It grinds just as fast and smoothly as the K Max's longer handle. It attaches to the shaft very securely without any wobbling. Then there's the wooden knob. It's smooth, beautifully crafted, and just a pleasure to hold while grinding. I do prefer the knob design on the K Ultra a bit more, but that's just a personal preference. Here's the magnetic catch cup. It's never fallen off during use. But a quick tip, hold the body of the grinder while grinding, not the cup. Once you get used to it, you won't miss the screw-on cup. The capacity is about 35 to 40 grams, enough for 1 to 2 cups of coffee, and it includes a silicone base at the bottom for extra stability. Every 1Zpresso grinder I've tried is solid, well-machined, and operates smoothly. It's just impressive. The K Ultra has over 100 grind settings, which might sound overwhelming, but it's actually pretty straightforward. There are 10 numbers on the external dial, and you can fine-tune it with 10 clicks between each number. In my daily routine, I hardly ever need to go beyond the number 10 setting, even when I'm brewing cold brew. I remember how finicky the JX Pro could be with its small dial knob, but the K Ultra's external adjustment ring with clear markings makes it so much easier. For example, if I'm making a pour-over, I just turn the ring to align the white dot with the number 8 setting. If I'm switching to espresso at 2.5, it's the same quick and easy process. This is one of the reasons why I keep reaching for this grinder. Switching between different brew methods is a breeze. Once you try this mechanism, you won't want to go back. It really simplifies the whole process. 1Zpresso's grinders produce great grind consistency in the fine to medium range. I've had no issues getting consistent grounds for anything from French press to pour over. I ground some beans at different settings as suggested by 1Zpresso so you can see the consistency at each level. I usually go a bit finer than their official recommendation, but overall, their suggested grind sizes are a great starting point if you've just got your grinder. The Burr design on the K Ultra features a 48mm heptagonal burr, exclusive to the K series grinders. It's similar to what you'll find on the K Max, but the geometry is a bit more aggressive, which I found works really well for a variety of brew methods. For pour over, it tends to produce a balanced, clean, and sweeter cup, with a taste profile almost identical to the K Max. So I wouldn't consider it an upgrade from the K Max. For some light roasted beans, the acidity isn't as pronounced as with the X Pro or Time More X Lite. Overall, the K Ultra is well-rounded and works great for all roasts. While the K Ultra leans slightly towards pour-over and drip coffee, it can definitely handle espresso too. I've found it easy to dial in a good shot with this grinder. It adjusts by 20 microns per click, allowing for small adjustments without drastically changing the flow rate. For those who mainly brew espresso, 1Zpresso offers options like the JX Pro and X Pro with finer adjustments at 12.5 microns per step. If you want even more precision, the J Max and J Ultra go as fine as 8 microns per step. But if you're mostly into drip coffee or pour over, you might not notice much difference in the cup with a click or two. One thing I love about the K Ultra is its speed. It takes less than a minute to grind 18 grams for espresso and about 30 seconds for filter coffee on a medium setting. It handles even dense, lighter roasted beans smoothly. This speed and ease of use really make a difference for a hand grinder. Sure, there are other grinders out there that might be better for specific beans or brew methods, but the K Ultra's overall experience is what keeps me coming back to it every day. When it comes to cleaning and calibrating, the K Ultra is pretty straightforward, like the rest of 1Zpresso's lineup. Disassembling it for a deep clean is easy, and calibrating it afterward is relatively simple too. Let's take it apart to show you the internal structure. First, push the bottom burr up, then unscrew the top nut, take out the washer and the top bearing. Then you can push the shaft out. The top adjustment ring and the lower burr section can also be removed. As you can see here, the central shaft is thick and long, ensuring great alignment while grinding. Now you can clean out the coffee residue with the brush that comes with the grinder. To put it back together, just reassemble everything in order. For calibration, tighten everything up, adjust the ring to the finest setting. If it doesn't align with the number 0, loosen the top nut a bit and turn the ring again until it's at 0. If you need more detailed steps, check out my previous video where I go through the cleaning and calibration process in detail. So, is the K Ultra the right grinder for you? As the flagship model of the K series, it does come with a premium price tag of around $260. Some might suggest that the Comandante works better for pour-over, and that the J series or other grinders offer better performance for espresso. But I choose the K Ultra as my daily go-to grinder, mainly for its usability and grinding speed. I enjoy grinding with it, and it's hard to make a bad cup with it. For most coffee drinkers, the differences in taste may not be that significant after all. I think it offers great value for money, and you'll likely be happy to use it every day as well. That's my take on the 1Zpresso K Ultra. If you have any questions, or if you've used this grinder yourself, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Just leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.